This video is brought to you by the Evo 1 basketball, courtesy of Shooters Rev. An audible sensor inside of the ball lets you know when you get perfect rotation, and that way you can increase your muscle memory. This ball is a must-have for developing proper shooting mechanics. Just click the link in the description or visit them at shootersrev.com. And to make it even better, the ball's official size and weight, so you can train and play actual games with it. Head to shootersrev.com and pick up your ball today. And to help us out, use the coupon code SHOTMECH10, and that'll get you 10% off.
Hey, I'm Coach Colin Castello with ShotMechanics.com, and this is Kevin Durant's NBA Shooting Secrets. Kevin Durant is an absolute scoring machine, and one of the things that makes him such a great scorer is his ability to hit any shot at any point in time. So here are a few of the mechanics that make his jump shot not only effortless, but also really, really fast. Hopefully you can take one or two things away and add them to your game to not only up your percentage, but also your range and your shot quickness. All right, but before we get started, you can do two things that'll really help you out. Number one, you can click up here to get a free copy of our 10-minute shooting trainer. This is a mobile download that you can take to the gym and work out in real time. Number two, hit that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner. We're going to a 4-video-a-week format, which means we're putting out the best and the most content of any basketball channel on YouTube. Now that we're locked, cocked, and ready to rock, here's KD's shooting secrets. So first thing, keep those heels up.
So the first thing I love about Kevin Durant's shot is something that you might not even notice, and that's his heels. Every time he gathers into his shot, his heels are off the ground. So this does a couple things to help his jump shot. Number one, it helps his rhythm, and number two, it can help his range. With your heels off the ground, you can use them a little bit like a spring to launch you into your jump shot. Whereas if your heels are resting on the ground, it takes a little bit of extra effort to get the ball up, and it takes some of the fluidity out of it.
So remember, number one, if you can keep your heels off the ground a little bit, that gives you a little bit more spring, it gives you better rhythm, and you can get your jump shot off just a little bit faster. A little trick is to pretend like somebody's going to slide a piece of paper underneath of your heels. That way you have just a little extra gap to get that spring. So the second part of his mechanics that I really love is his triple 90s.
By triple 90, I mean the angle of your shooting wrist, elbow, and armpit. This gives KD a perfect set point and ensures a fluid one-motion jump shot. If any of the 90 degrees are off, it can throw off your jump shot very easily. Every player is a little bit different, and KD sometimes doesn't get quite to the triple 90, especially if he's shooting fadeaways. But for the most part, he's right on.
So just remember, when you're getting ready to shoot, you want that triple 90s. You want the 90 degree at your wrist, you want the 90 degree at your elbow, and you want the 90 degree at your armpit. That'll put the ball in the perfect set point, and it'll be a nice fluid jump shot. And the last mechanic I want to talk about is middle.
Middle means that you want to have your middle finger on your shooting hand directly in the middle of the ball. This is imperative because that means that the ball is perfectly balanced, and that way it'll come straight out of your hand. KD does an awesome job of getting his middle finger in the middle of the ball. And what he's even better at is making sure that that middle finger gets inside one of the seams. This gives perfect backspin and touch to the ball as it comes straight out of your hand. And don't forget to go check out shootersrev.com. It will change your game. Or follow them on Instagram to stay connected.
So just remember, when you catch the ball, you always want to rotate it so your middle finger on your shooting hand is directly in the middle of the ball. That way when it comes off, everything's in a straight line, and it'll eliminate the chance of you missing left to right. So those are Kevin Durant's NBA shooting secrets. Now, tune in next Thursday because we're gonna have another video, and we're gonna be doing a little giveaway that I think all of you guys will probably like. Evo 1. Again, snag that 10-minute shooting trainer, and I'll see you on Monday for our drill of the week.